because of this new play button thing, like, if you see this straight up looks like something straight out of YouTube Kids, to the point where I feel like I got hit with the AI age verification or something. I can't lie. That's how close it looks to YouTube Kids, so because of it, I'm gonna go out here and see how many kids shows I can name as a whole. Just, though I'm still sticking to cartoons and anime related because that is what my channel's focused on, but if I think of any that are live action, there might be a chance I might acknowledge them. I don't know. But let's see. Of course, we have Paw Patrol, Phineas and Ferb, Bubble Guppies, Kukerajuku, Mother Goose Club, Team Umizoomi, Dora the Explorer, Dora and Friends, Rumbling Crew, Go Go Go, the Dora reboot. We have Sky's Music Party, which is another spinoff of Paw Patrol there. Rocky's Garage should be another spinoff. Paw Patrol to the Rescue being another spinoff. Phineas and Ferb having a total of 2 spinoffs I know about. Cartoonified with Phineas and Ferb, and then Take 2 with Phineas and Ferb. Yeah. Basically, Cartoonified is basically exactly what Take 2 with Phineas and Ferb was, but the celebrities they talk to are actually cartoon characters. And then, let's see, what other shows come to my mind? Oh, Transformers, My Little Pony, Top Wing, Total Drama Island, which includes Total Dramarama, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Loud House, Teen Titans, Teen Titans Go, The Amazing World of Gumball, which includes The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball, Clarence, Wow Wow Websy, Milo Murphy's Law, Hamster and Gretel. Oh, jeez, now there's live action coming into my mind. The live action ones that came to my mind being Henry Danger, being there, and then iCarly, Game Shakers, But then the Thundermans, which, meh. Oh geez, Victorious and Drake and Josh came to my mind. Which caused the Fairly Odd Parents to come to my mind. Geez, that's a lot of Nickelodeon. The Powerpuff Girls over at Cartoon Network. Along with the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And Evil Con Carne. Grim and Evil. Johnny Bravo. Cow and Chicken. But then there's Ren and Stimpy over there at Nickelodeon. Over at Disney, we got Jake and the Iron Pirates, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey and the Roadster Racers, Mickey Mouse Funhouse. There's Me and Mickey being a short series. Then we got Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, which is their newest one. Spidey's Amazing Friends, which includes Iron Man and his Awesome Friends, which is the newest of a spin-off to it. Anyway. Then we got the Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. Let's see. What other? And I'm going to also include video games that are meant for kids too. Or that have been used in at least some form of kids content. Which I think it's best to just focus on those that are for kids. But before I go into video games, because I'm seeing it already, PB&J, Stanley, Roly Poly, Bear in the Big Blue House. There's Handy Manny, too, that exists. Oh, and Bananas in Pajamas, Hey Dougie, Peppa Pig, Bluey. As for the video games that come to my mind, Super Mario Bros. And Sonic the Hedgehog. And technically Roblox and Minecraft, but people somehow find a way to get away with... Oh yeah, right. Making a... Like, somehow, in-game, people have found a way to make Sonic for adults. Not in-game, but rather in the canon of the game. And then, as for Roblox and Minecraft, it was in-game with certain visuals. Which, I don't even know how they do that. Anyway, let's see, what other shows come to my mind? Oh, the Garfield franchise? Yeah, Garfield and Friends, of all things. Of course. Word World, Word Girl, Super Y, Sesame Street, Pinky Dinky Doo, Doug, Esme and Roy. That is a lot of shows I came up with already, and a few video games on what shows already exist to be in my weird mind. Let's see, what other shows? Oh, yeah, Bubble Guppy's Super Princess Mermaids being the newest version of Bubble Guppy's. Backyardigans, Lazy Town, Steven Universe, Regular Show, Adventure Time. Yeah. Let's see. What other shows? I know that this video is going to be a long one anyway, so... I mean, naming 100 girls taking about half an hour for me. I don't know if that should be a good thing or a bad thing, since... Oh, and speaking of, another show to come to my mind, Rosie's Rules, which, by extension, Caillou also came to my mind because of the name situation, with how it's a character with the same name situation there. And then, Work It Out Wombats, due to the same era. Let's Go Luna with the same channel. Wildcrats, Arthur, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Clifford's Puppy Days, Family and Chum Chum. Even though it's not from the same channel, it just came to my mind out of nowhere, which causes Pig Go Banana Cricket to come into my mind. Speaking of cricket, I'm pretty sure I mentioned Big Sea Greens, but if I didn't, there we go. Kiff, The Ghost of Molly McGee, Haley's on it. Like, dude, this is just so much. And then, speaking of dude, there's the show Hey Dude, which kind of forgettable, but of course I'd be the type to remember. The Adventures of Pete and Pete, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, Chowder. If you count the 4Kids dubs of these series, even if without that dub it would be for adults, even if that was the case, the 4Kids dub made it for kids, so you could consider One Piece and Sonic the Hedgehog, with Sonic X to be specific about Sonic the Hedgehog. And then speaking of Sonic shows, we of course have Sonic Underground, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then just Sonic the Hedgehog as a TV show name. Yeah, I know, it's lazy, but that's what Deke Entertainment had for us. So, out here airing on Toon Disney, ending up on Paramount Plus. The irony, huh? So what, is this Buzz Lightyear or Star Command? Boom, another one. And I'm only counting TV shows and video games since I don't want to take into the movie category, otherwise this video would be too long. It probably is already too long as is anyway, so... Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don came to my mind. Bruh. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alf, for some reason. The Legend of Korra, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Angels of Charm, which currently is partially lost media. And by extension, the fact that Papa's Town came to my mind. Bruh. Let's see, what other shows come to my mind? Barney and Friends, yeah, which includes Barney's World. When it comes to the Looney Tunes franchise, I might as well go all out with all the shows that come to my mind from that franchise. As we got Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, Baby Looney Tunes, New Looney Tunes, and Bugs Bunny Builders. Those were the ones that came to my mind. Dang. Mad the Show is another one that came to my mind officially, so... Doc McStuffins, Sophia the First. I'm just going all over the place, really. Victor and Valentino, Infinity Train. Yeah, I'm mentioning Infinity Train, a show that got written off. DC Superhero Girls, how about that? So... yeah. And by extension, I guess you could consider Dora's Explorer Girls if you really wanted, so... I'm trying to think of the next show that will come to my mind. Oh, Craig of the Creek, Jessica's Big Little World, Thomas and Friends, which includes All Engines Go. And of course, CoComelon comes to my mind. So, Breadwinners. Let's see what other shows. The Magic School Bus, which includes Rides Again, of all things. Yeah, that Magic School Bus series. Veggie Tales. Growing Faith, for some reason. I did not expect to... Dang. I'm running out here. Okay, so... Oh, Wishbone. Kratts Creatures, Zaboomafoo. Just trying to think of some more since this video is already long enough as is, huh? So, just need to think of some more there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I don't know how it took me that long for that franchise. Tom and Jerry, Rugrats. The fact that I thought about Ren and Stimpy and Doug before I could even think about Rugrats. Dang. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is another one that came to my mind. Gravity Falls, The Owl House, Amphibia. Of course, those three come to my mind together. DuckTales. Animaniacs. Oh, no. As for where Looney Tunes falls in Tiny Toon Adventures. Yep. Super Kitties, Firebuds, Kindergarten the Musical. For some more modern cases of Disney Junior. Carl the Collector over at PBS Kids. Lila and the Loop. Can you really be surprised about me acknowledging that? I'm trying to think of some more shows to come to my mind. Oh, Bob the Builder, Fifi and the Flower Tots, Fireman Sam. Ni Hao Kai Lan, The Upside Down Show, The Fred on Your Head Show, The URL with Fred Show. Just trying to come up with some more here, so. And I completely forgot the reason as to why I decided to do this. Oh well. Not gonna stop me from. Oh wait, right. That YouTube update that you saw at the beginning of the video. Oh yeah, there's Kid versus Cat. How did I almost forget about that one? Until I saw it. Dude. Yeah, Abby Hatcher too, so Barbie's Cafe, Corn and Peg, Rainbow Rangers, Now we're getting into all the Girls Rule Sunday shows, which, yes, Sunny Days included in all this, and Shimmer and Shine. With how Blue's Clues is, Blue's Clues and You aired on that block. Yep. Nella the Princess Knight. Dang, for TV series of your birth month. How did I almost forget about Little Einsteins? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Little Bill. The Loud House, the Casa Grande, SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know how I could have forgotten about those. I just guess I'm too tired today, but chose to make the video anyway. The fact that Dora the Explorer started when Rugrats was still airing, yet somehow ended by the time that Blue's Clues and You was supposed to release. Well, not supposed to release, but it had the timing of when it ended. Now that I'm realizing during the video, jeez, near the, like after Ryan's Mystery Playdate, yep, there's another one releasing, and it's like, bruh. There's also Baby Shark's Big Show, Puppy Dog Pals, The Wibbleless World of Dr. Seuss. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. The Berenstain Bears. Then, of course, there are shows like Ariel. Dang. The fact that came to my mind. The Little Mermaid. Which I'm referring to the TV series here. Other shows that come to my mind. For some reason, Austin and Ally. Jessie. Freaking Victorious came to my mind. Are you kidding me right now? Side Hustle. Like, what's with the live action stuff that comes to my mind, huh? I mean, there's Pokemon, that works for like anime parts, but I mean, if you really wanted to, you might be able to count The Simpsons as a kid's series, but by that logic, you'd also have to count Bob's Burgers or King of the Hill also as a kid series. Antonio sees them more as a family series, but there's Dexter's Laboratory, so And so I'm unable to think of anything else. Are you kidding me again? Yeah, I can't think of anything. So it looks like. By the way, if that Libby user is, if Libby's Media Corner 2004, if she is currently watching the video, yeah, if you're wondering about which show I got in that community post of yours, that I got Sesame Street, so I would have wanted Paw Patrol, personally, but oh well. I mean, there are countries out there where Paw Patrol and Sesame Street, literally, you can watch on the same service. I'm looking at you, Netflix in Australia. And it about to be here in the US too, which over in Australia, you can watch seasons 1, 7, and 8 of Paw Patrol. And then seasons 49 and 50 of Sesame Street, which here in the US, seasons 2 and 3 of Paw Patrol for now, but when Sesame Street gets added, it should be season 56. Anyway, sounds like I'm gonna have to wait until later. Maybe a part 2 to this, so anyway, I guess that's all. And like legit. Oh wait, Chuggington. There's another one, but yeah, I can't think of any more. Wait, the Ollie and Moon Show. There's another. Though it's still a lack of. Well, there was PJ Masks, but. So yeah. Anyway, that's all for today's video, I guess. So later.